Hi, welcome to the 8th episode of my new series in which I'm going to teach you how to get better at speaking English and also thinking in English. This is Susan Broder from Speak Languages and Travel the World, here to help you improve your English with minimum effort and maximum benefit. Today, I'd like to give you 3 more strategies which will help you sound more natural when you're speaking English, and as a consequence, you'll be thinking in English and making fewer mistakes. So let's get started. Tip number 1. Learn exclamation words and fillers. Now, exclamation words show interest when other people are speaking. They'll say something to you and you'll say, "Really? Oh, I didn't realize that." So, "oh," "really" are all exclamation words. If you learn them, you'll sound very natural, and also you'll give the impression that you're interested in what the other person is saying. Instead, fillers are when you really don't know what to say. When someone says to you something, you go, well, or you are not sure what to answer, you say, "whatever." So these are all expressions that you could learn and make your English sound natural. Learn exclamations and fillers and practice implementing them. As I always say, speaking to yourself in the car, in the shower, whilst you're cooking, whenever, but making sure you're actually saying them. Tip number 2. Learn about and start using connected speech. I'll put in the description below the links to a few colleagues who make very nice videos on connected speech, because connected speech makes you sound much more natural, and it'll actually help you understand better as well if you understand how we connect the words so that they flow into one another. And if you're not used to it, you might not understand what's being said because the words are not separate, they're sort of together. So it's very important to learn about and then use connected speech, as it is also very important to learn about and use the schwa. Now, what is the schwa? It's the most common sound in English. I made a video on it, so I'll put the link in the description below. And it's very important because it's practically present in every word almost, and we use it all the time, and we almost don't notice that we're using it. So, for example, we won't say doctor, but we'll say doctor. The Americans might add an extra R to it, but in any case, it's the sound that is the schwa, doctor. So it's very important to learn a dog, not a dog, but a dog. It's very, very important to learn to recognize the schwa and try and use it, because if you use it, again, you're going to sound more natural. This is tip number 2. Tip number 3 has to do with a polite conversation, especially for business. You have to be able to interrupt politely. See if you can Google interjections and polite interruptions, because it's very important to learn to interrupt people politely, because otherwise one can sound very rude, and if you want to enter a conversation, you have to know how to do it. May I object? Do you mind if I give my opinion? I disagree there. May I give my point of view? So find a way to interrupt and learn how to interrupt. There are many, many books, and also on the web, where you can find examples of interruptions and polite interjections. Then, very important, connected to this, is learning to paraphrase, because you may interrupt. Someone will explain something to you. You may interrupt and you say, "do you mean to say?" And then you will re-explain it in your own words. So you will be paraphrasing. This is to check whether you've really understood. And this is very important when you're not a native speaker, especially if you're not very confident, because you want to verify if it's actually correct what you've understood. Therefore, if you paraphrase it, you'll be sure that they can confirm, "yes, that's exactly what I meant," or "no, I meant something else." So connected to the polite interruptions is the paraphrasing, and I recommend practicing paraphrasing because it's a very important skill to learn. You can actually paraphrase and practice paraphrasing anything. You can read a sentence in a book and then just say it in your own words. Read a paragraph, say it in your own words. So practice paraphrasing a lot, and as I said, say it out loud because this is very important for your muscles, for your speaking muscles. Let's summarize. Tip number 1, learn exclamations and fillers and learn to use them to make your language more interesting and more natural, and also show interest in other people's comments. Learn about the schwa, learn about connected speech, and learn to use the schwa and connected speech. If you check the links I give you below, you'll be able to find some very good examples and practice with those. That's very, very important. And finally, the third tip is to learn to interrupt and interject politely and learn to paraphrase. Practice paraphrasing a lot and it'll make life easier for you. If you're not sure what you've heard that you've understood correctly, just paraphrase it and they'll confirm it. Now, don't forget to write in the comments below how you're getting along implementing these tips. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell because that way you'll get more notifications whenever I upload a video. And see you in the next lesson. Bye!